Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Mouthpiece movie review. I am your host today, Diana, and
Nick P.
Yay!
And today we are talking about Ghostbusters Afterlife, the true sequel to the first two movies.
Yes.
What do we have going on here? We basically have a mother that was hit on the American dream front to where she is losing her apartment, has to move cross country with her kids to a inherited farm that was held by one of the legacy Ghostbusters, and they soon find out his legacy, why he went missing, and a wild-ass adventure featuring podcast begins.
Oh my god, yes. Logan Kim stole my freaking heart in this. He's my favorite, hands down. Him playing one of the quirky little friends that the grandchildren make. The grandchildren, Trevor, played by Finn Wolfhard, and Phoebe, played by McKenna Grace.
She was goddamn delightful.
She was...
I do not like kid actors like that.
Do. I'm not really big into like kid movies like that all the time. There's been a few here and there that I'm really into, like what's that one, Echo, or that one was pretty fun.
Yeah.
A few of them, but really I'm not into this type of story. I didn't really like Stranger Things as hardcore as everyone else did, and this did not disappoint me on that front, in that aspect at all.
Not at all. So Carrie Coon plays the mother who brings her children again cross country. You will soon find, well, not soon, it takes you know who she's related to, but it takes a while for them to say it.
Yeah.
And it's fine. I'm not going to ruin it for you right now, but during her journey to this small town to take over the dirt farmer's farm, she runs into Paul Rudd, who is running a summer school that Phoebe goes to, and goddammit, this ageless man.
Paul Rudd did what he does.
Paul Rudd is, honestly, when it comes to brand actors, Paul Rudd deserves the clout that Ryan Reynolds is.
I agree.
Paul Rudd has not disappointed me yet.
Like, I think that his brand is so much more desirable to watch than Ryan Reynolds. I'm tired of his, I'm going to be honest. I need a break.
But we're not taking this time to poop on Ryan.
That's fair.
We'll
wait for Red Notice review.
We are giving Paul Rudd his flowers, and goddammit, he deserves it.
Oh, yeah.
He, in my opinion, clearly takes over the Louis Tully role that Rick Moranis played in the first two movies, and he's acing it. He's freaking acing it. Finn Wolfhard's Trevor character, he's your basic average smelly teenage boy.
Yeah, he was okay. Hey, honestly, he was probably one of the lesser noticeable characters, I'd say, but it wasn't bad.
Not to say that he did a bad job, it's just his character was not Phoebe.
Yeah.
His character was not podcast, because when you got this little girl just like sounding off all these like educated dad jokes.
Yeah, she's freaking hilarious,
Jesus,
man.
And then she runs into like her equal, which is podcast.
Oh man, and he just loves her. I love that. He's just like, you're funny. But no, podcast easily was my favorite character in the movie. He was the best comic relief. Like,
and you know what? I do appreciate what they did with him. There's a few cameos. I'm guessing you're probably already going to guess them. I would say he outshined one of the main cameos that came out, and that historically would not be easy to do.
Agreed, yeah, but you got to make room for these new faces and these new talents. Like, it's not 1986 anymore.
Definitely, and what they did with his story, the way they wrapped it up, I freaking loved.
Agreed.
Honestly, I would say you cannot do a sequel better than what they just did, to the point where we do not need another Ghostbusters movie.
Honestly, no. Like, I would be fine if it ended here, and this was easily my favorite one out of all the ones I've seen, including the woman with all the women in it. Like, that one was okay, and I've never really been like a huge Ghostbusters fan. I enjoyed them when I was kids, but this one easily, like, I would watch again with my kid or just by myself. Like, I want to go see this one again, actually. So,
like, did I expect to laugh? Yes. Did I laugh? Yes. Did I expect to
want to cry?
Not at all.
Yeah.
That damn near did it.
The feels were tough on this one.
Like,
it was they really made you care about the characters, the storyline and the acting, and just how they incorporated them together. I didn't expect to be emotionally invested in a Ghostbusters movie.
Not at all. Now, we recently did a Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City review, and there's something about nostalgia and how to properly use it in a movie while not relying on it completely.
Yeah.
And Ghostbusters aced that.
I would have to agree that they had a very nice balance of the nostalgia aspect and bringing in old gadgets and bringing in, different things about the original movies, but then giving us a new storyline and something that actually had substance and depth to it. Not what I expected.
Exactly. And the way that they used this nostalgia, again, they didn't rely on it. It was just there for us to enjoy.
Yeah.
And I did. I was quite surprised by the original music they brought back.
Yep.
The references that they brought in. A scene which looks like it could have been filmed all the way back then towards the end.
That was really cool how they did that. I thought that was really neat how they brought in those old school effects, but then they still had new ones that were good. Like the graphics for this and like the effects period for this movie. Like literally the only thing that I was kind of weird was how they did like the animated oozing for some things here and there. But that's and that wasn't even so bad. That wasn't even that bad. I just like the practical oozing effect a little bit more.
Because honestly, Muncher was a delight.
Oh my god. The little marshmallow. What are the little marshmallow creatures? Oh my god. They were freaking amazing. The creatures were great in this one.
Like, I'm really trying to find something to complain about, and honestly, the only thing I can say is there's somebody who comes in who we heard of from part 1. We actually get to see this individual.
Yeah.
And the actor that they got to play him, it was like using a bazooka to scratch your back.
It was a little bit like
he was there and gone. it was really weird. I feel like there's some stuff that's like left on the cutting room floor with this person, but I liked it.
Honestly, it was an ace for me. Like, easily, probably.
Slam dunk.
It was probably my favorite movie that I've seen this year so far, and I thought that was going to be I can't remember what it was earlier before, but
there have been a lot of movies that I had to basically like drug and drag you to see.
Yes, and this was actually one of them. I didn't want to see this freaking movie. I was like, Ghostbusters. I wanted to see Resident Evil, but this one I didn't have that much interest in because I didn't think the other ones were that amazing. But no, this one was easily my favorite. I would have to give it a hard 9 for me, probably.
I'm gonna go with a solid 8.
Yeah, well, that's high for you, geez.
Yeah, again, the only reason I didn't rank it as high is there were cameos that didn't need to be so pronounced.
And I agree with you, but they weren't that long, 1, and then 2 at the same time. Like, that's just what's expected in these types of movies.
You can consider me a movie snob. I would say I'm not that. If I am watching a movie and I'm enjoying it, and then something snaps me out of it, that's when it starts to become an issue for me.
It's like, it's abrasive.
And that cameo, how pronounced it was, that snapped me out of it.
That's fair.
But again, it only knocked off 2 points.
Yeah. But no, yeah, easily. I would definitely suggest this, especially if you're looking for like a family movie to watch over the holidays. Like, this is one that you should definitely go see.
Jason Reitman did excellent on this. So, 8, 9. This has been Mouthpiece Entertainment.
And yeah, Diana and Nick P. Thanks for watching, guys.
Peace.